So this is lecture number 12 in optics, and we are done with reflection. But on second thought, we have done with everything that we should have done. But on second thoughts, there are a couple of things that I think you should note them down, because I know that that question is not going to ever come in a NEET exam, but I can't take any risk, and I can't leave any question which I can, which I imagine that it can come in the examination hall and then my kids are not able to solve them. So what I'll do is we will discuss those questions, one or two points. I'll discuss them now. Again, as I'm telling you, in NEET the paper is very simple and you might never get this question ever. But since since what since I can't take any risk with anything. What's happened here? Things have gone wayward. Okay, I can't take risk with anything. I will discuss this question here so that even if it comes, not going to come, you are able to do this. So here comes the question on your screen. Hey, why it's not coming on your screen? Okay, it's on my screen. Here it comes on your screen now, and I think this is a question which is taken up from your module itself. I think, I don't know the number. Maybe it's the same number. Now, the only difference in this question, my dear friends, again, this may be a very tough question compared to the level of NEET, but sometimes they give some tough questions and one question can make a hell lot of a difference. So I just wanted to discuss this, and that is why I put this. I thought that I will go ahead with refraction, but my heart says that I should do this question first. It's a very simple question. The only point of difference here is, in this question, as you can see, my dear friends, the object is a point object. This is the object here. It is not placed on the principal axis. Do you see this? The object is not placed on the principal axis. It is placed above the principal axis. Figure shows a spherical concave mirror with the pole. This is the pole here, P, at the point 0, 0. So that is your origin, my dear friends. Along x-axis, the principal axis is along x-axis. The point object is placed at minus 40, so it is on the left hand side of the pole. 1 centimeter, so it is not on the principal axis, it is 1 centimeter above the principal axis. Find the position of the image. Now again, this question is a bit tough compared to the standard of NEET, but I think in the year 2021, they asked a question which was very tough compared to NEET standards. So I don't want you to be lagging in that department. So how are you going to solve this question? Is my simple answer. Is my simple question. The question may look difficult, but it is a very simple question. So I'll give you a minute. So we'll discuss this question, and I'll give you one more short note, and then we will move on to refraction. So what about this question, my dear friends? Can you solve it? I'll give you a minute to do this. So my dear friends, are you able to do this? Shall I help you out? I'll give you one more minute. I want you to do it on your own so that you get this confidence that you can do it. That's it. I want you to have that confidence that you can do this. Do you want a hint to solve this? Okay, Abhiram wants a hint. It's very simple. You just have to apply the formula 1 by V plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F, my dear friends. Apply this formula and stay happy. This is the hint that I can give you. Remember, only 3 formulas are needed in most of the questions that we discuss. Okay, what about U here, my dear friends? Can you tell me what is the value of U?
Minus 40, sir.
Well done. Bright voice. I love bright voices. What about F, bacha?
Minus 5.
Yes, because the radius of curvature is given as 10. So focal length, remember, F by 2, R by 2, 5. It is a concave mirror, so it is minus 5. Well done, my dear friends. So from here, you can calculate the value of V, yes or no? Putting the values, you can calculate it, yes or no? What is the value of V coming? Can you tell me? Shall I solve it or you know how to do it?
I think minus 7 by 40 is coming V. No.
Sir.
Minus 40 by 7. I forgot to inverse it.
Okay. These are the only reason I am not solving it and the only reason I'm asking you to solve it is this. Because in the examination hall, minus 7 by 40 and minus 40 by 7 makes a lot of a difference. Do we understand this better? Once you do the calculation with your own hands, then only you will understand where you are going to make the mistake. If I solve it for you, you will not understand it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That is why I insist that you do it and I don't solve it. Minus 40 by 7 is the value of V. That means the image is on the same side. It's a real image. But the problem is the object, if the object was placed on the principal axis, this was your answer. But the object is not placed on the principal axis. Now, if the object is not placed on the principal axis, the image will not be formed on the principal axis. Do we understand this? The image will not be formed on the principal axis. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Now, if the image is not formed on the principal axis, it might form below the principal axis or it might form above the principal axis. Now, how are we going to find out? How are we going to find out where is the image formed? That is the only question that needs answering. Yes or no? How are we going to find it? So now we are going to look this question in a slightly different way. This is the object. I have given you the enlarged view of the object. We have already calculated where the image is going to be formed. We have calculated the value of V. But we know that it will not be on the principal axis. We have to find out where is that. To understand this, what I am going to do, instead of treating this as a point object, I will treat this as an object which is kept erect like this. So now, this 1 centimeter becomes what, my dear friend? This 1 centimeter becomes the height of the object, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I now need to calculate the height of the image. How do I calculate the height of the image? I only have told you 3 formulae. To get the height of the image, magnification is height of the image divided by height of the object. We remember this? And
Yes, sir, I remember.
that is simply equal to minus V by U. You have already calculated the value of V. You already know the value of U. You already know the value of HO. Can you find out again with your own hands and tell me what is the height of the image? As soon as you get the height of the image, my dear friend, the answer is in your hands. Can you get me the height of the image from here?
Yes, sir.
The only reason I am not doing the calculation is because I want you to do the calculations. Because in the examination hall, bacha, I won't be there to calculate it for you. Do I have an answer? Simple things. Put it and you will get your answer. With proper sign. And the answer is
Sir, I think minus 1.7. Sorry, minus 1 by 7.
minus 1 by
Sir,
7.
minus 1 by 7.
That is correct, my dear friends. I am very happy. Height of the image is minus 1 by 7. Absolutely correct. Now you are getting better every day. You are calculating faster. And why you are calculating faster? Because you are doing it with your own hands. Well done. Now I can just draw the diagram of the thing. So if I just take it as an object which is erect, the image would be formed somewhere like this. This will be the point here. This distance would be 40 by 7 and this length would be 1 by 7. If I take it as an erect object, the image would be inverted because it's a real image. Do we understand this, my dear friends?
Yes, sir.
So this is the point where the image is formed. The x coordinate, my dear friends, is minus 40 by 7 and the y coordinate, my dear friends, is minus 1 by 7. This is how this question has to be done, or any question if it ever comes in your NEET, this is how it has to be done. Do we understand this? Can I have raised hands from everyone that we understand this? Great. So this is one question that I needed to do. We have done this, and then I will now give you two simple formulae and one question on based on those formulae, and we are done with your reflection wala part. Humming sound has disappeared. What magic has happened? Some magic has happened. All of a sudden, the humming sound has gone, which was quite irritating. Well done. Right? Shall we move on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Again, that humming sound has come. So now, again, a small note that you will write, and that small note will be in the form of a note, velocity of image. Velocity of image. When the object is moving, what would be the velocity of the image? Case number 1 here, beta. When the object means O is moving perpendicular to PA. Do you understand what is PA, my dear friends?
Yes, sir.
Principal axis. So let us take the example of a simple mirror. This is my revolutionary concave mirror, and this is my principal axis. so that you have a diagram also. And the object, let us say, is moving like this. So object is moving with a velocity v of object VO. The object is moving perpendicular to principal axis. It can move upwards. It can also move downwards. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
We just have to find out the formula for the velocity of the image. To understand this, I will just write the things. This is you understand you distance
Yes,
of
sir.
the object.
Object.
Now I know that the image will be probably moving this. It moves in the opposite direction if it is a real image. If it is a virtual image, it moves in the same direction. Image will move probably like this, and this is V. You understand the meaning of V? V is the distance of the image from the principal from the pole. So the formula is like this: VO. Oh, sorry, VI. I should write. VI is equal to minus V by U times VO. You can also write it like this: VI is minus M times VO. What does M stand for here, bacha? What does M stand for here?
Magnification.
Magnification, sir.
Yeah, it is minus V by U, and it is magnification. And if you look very closely, if you look at this is the height of the object, and if you look at this is height of the image. So basically this formula is simply height of the image is minus M times height of the object. It is derived from the same principle. What I have done is, if I call this equation as equation number 1, I have differentiated equation number 1, and from the derivative of equation number 1, I have got equation number 2. Do we understand what I am saying, bacha? So this blue equation and the red equation, they are same. The red equation is basically determined from the blue equation. Do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
So just remember, if the object is moving perpendicular to the principal axis, velocity of image is minus m times the velocity of the object. Have you noted down this?
Yes, sir.
Then the second case comes. What would be the second case, my dear friends? Object is moving parallel to principal axis, or it is moving along the principal axis. If it is moving along the principal axis, this is the formula that you must remember. You don't have to derive it because derivation of this is a bit complicated, which is not going to come anyways. So it will be like this: minus V square by U square. It's better to write it like this, into VO. Or you can also write it like this: VI will be equal to minus M square times VO. What does M stand for, my dear friends here?
Magnification.
M stands for magnification. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can I give you a question that you can solve? Can I give you a question now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here comes a question. A point object is placed at a distance of 20 centimeters from a concave mirror of F. You understand the meaning of F?
Sir.
Of focal length 15 centimeters. Find the velocity of I if you understand the meaning of I? Velocity of I?
Image.
Image. If A, it is moving perpendicular to principal axis with velocity 5 meter per second. B, it is moving parallel to principal axis with velocity 10 meter per second. A point object is placed at a distance of 20 centimeters from a concave mirror. Focal length of the concave mirror is given as 15 centimeters. You have to find out the velocity of image if the object is moving, point object is moving perpendicular to the principal axis with velocity of 5 meter per second. It is moving parallel to the principal axis with a velocity of 10 meter per second. In first case, it is moving upwards. In second case, it is moving downwards. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
It is moving upwards. Chalo, you have 2 minutes to solve this one. And I want you to solve it. Yes, my dear friends. Do we have an answer?
Sir, 1 minute, sir. We are trying.
Okay. Trying is good. And calling is bad. Who calls in the middle of the class? I'm just unable to understand. Who calls in the middle of the class? My dear friends.
From Delhi IMS call is coming, sir.
Why they call in between my class only?
They are checking system, sir.
Why we
Operator.
have to check in between my class only? That is the reason. Anyways, there are things that are beyond our control. Remember, beta, I have to tell you one thing. Your exam is an exam of your speed. It is not an exam of your knowledge. You have to do things fast. If you understand what I mean, you have to do things fast. And how are you going to do things fast? Practice, my dear friends, and that is why the sheet is there for you. Practice, 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 practice. Should not have taken so much of time, my dear friends. Time is a liberty. Time is a thing that we don't have. I can't wait any longer. Shall I? Because I think you are caught in calculations. Yes or no? You're caught in calculations. Yes or no? Everyone is caught in a calculation? Am I correct? Let us say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
You should not have got caught in the calculation, my dear friends. Okay. See how I done it. Let us talk about part A. In part A, it is moving perpendicular to the principal axis. So velocity of the image will be minus m times velocity of object. Yes or no, my dear friends? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Where m is what, my dear friend?
M is the magnification.
And we have a shortcut formula of magnification. Yes or no?
Minus V by U.
Why you have to calculate minus v by u when you can straight away
What,
get
sir?
when you can straight away get the value of magnification, and this is how you can do this. Minus magnification, I've given you the formula of magnification, my dear friends. F upon f minus u. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Multiplied by velocity of object. Velocity of object is VO, so you can use this shortcut formula, dear.
Yes, sir.
And your calculation would have been very simple. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Please, sir, you missed the point, sir. Minus, but remember, you have to put it with sign convention. So F is minus 15.
By minus 15. Minus.
Minus of minus 20, so it is plus 20. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Into V.
Into V. And V is how much? 5. And that was your answer. Getting my point, bacha?
Yes, sir.
See, it was simple. Can you do it for case B now? Can you do it for case B? Say yes. Say yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can do it.
I will try it, sir.
So in that case, what you have to do? Velocity of image is minus m square times velocity of object.
I can do it, sir.
Do it. The baton passes on to you. So we just put the values. Minus of f upon f minus u square multiplied by v naught. You can put the values and get the answer, yes or no?
Sir,
Yes, beta.
sir is answer 90.
Okay, whatever it is, that is the correct answer. So, do you get this, beta?
What, sir?
Do you understand the concept, beta?
Yes, sir, I understand the concept.
Great. Great. I think I have made a mistake. I have made a mistake in the formula. I think I have made a mistake in the formula, and that is why my answers are coming up. Yes, I've made a mistake here. Just correct the mistake here, 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 here. Here I have made a mistake. Go and correct it. A genuine mistake I have made. See, velocity of image, this formula is correct. Minus v by u times v naught. But what I have done wrong is, for minus v by u, I have substituted minus m. And that is the mistake I have made.
Sir, I said, sir, that was minus v by u.
Array, I did not hear. My stones had been put on my head. I did not. It is m, beta. So that's why answer was coming ulta. So just correct it. I really made a very, very ganda mistake, genuine mistake. I need to correct it. So here also it is M, and it just did not cross.
Sir. Sir,
Yes, bacha. Tell me.
don't beat your head, sir. It will hurt you.
No. Sometimes, see, anyone can make a mistake, and you got the proof for it. A simple thing, and I made the stupidest mistake. And
Sir, we people make mistakes now, sir. That is common, right?
anyone makes mistake. I did the mistake, and that is why I gave you that question, because if I would not have given you that question and if you would not have got the answer, I would not have realized that I have made a mistake. I am thinking that the image must move opposite, and the answer that we are getting in the first case is that the image is moving in the same direction. It is not possible. In the first case, the image has to move downward. It was moving upwards for me, and that is how I realized that I have made a mockery of physics. The answer is M. So this negative does not come. This negative does not come, and our answer remains positive. Do you understand that? Okay. So in second case, the answer is there is a negative here. This is correct. But in the first case, there is no negative. So have you corrected the mistake? Corrected, everyone?
Corrected, sir.
So in the first
Yes,
case,
sir.
in case number A, my dear friends, in case number A, the object was moving upwards and it will come negative. Therefore, the image will move downwards. Do we understand this? And in the second case, it was moving along the principal axis. So if the object was moving like this along the principal axis, this thing will also come negative. That means the image will move like this. So both the cases, your answer is going to come negative. Do we understand this? In first case, the object is moving upwards. You are getting the answer as negative. That means the image is going downwards. In second case, the object is going like this. The image is coming like this. Do we understand this now? So
Yes, sir.
the formulas are, and again I will correct myself, and give you the formula once again. The first formula is when the object is moving perpendicular to the axis, the velocity of image is m times the velocity of object. In second case, the velocity of image is minus m square times velocity of object. Do not do the mistake that I have done. Noted this down finally. This is the case when the object is moving perpendicular to principal axis. This is the case when the object is moving parallel to principal axis. Okay? So far so good? Shall we move ahead now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That officially finishes our reflection wala part. I'll give you 2 minutes, 3 minutes to go through the entire thing that we have studied till now, starting from plane mirrors. Tomorrow.
Sir,
Yes, beta.
could you say the answer for the sum?
I'll have to calculate it. I have not calculated it. Okay. So in first case, answer in the first case or answer in the second case?
Both the cases, you said.
So in the first case, as you can see, this is minus 15 divided by, this will be 5. Minus 15 divided by 5 is minus 3. Minus 3 into 5
that
is
is 15.
15. Minus 15. The first case,
Minus
the answer is minus 15. Minus means if the object is going up, the image is coming down. Got this?
Yes, sir.
In second case, let us calculate the answer. It is f upon f minus u. F is, and it is squared. So let us not. So minus 15 divided by 5 is minus 5. Minus 5 ka square is 25. 25 multiplied by 5 is 125. So the answer in this case would be minus 125. So it is minus. If the object is moving like this, the image would be moving like this. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Get the same answer?
In first case, we got the same answer, but second one was wrong, sir.
Why? What was wrong?
Calculation, sir. Like we took minus 15 square, then minus 15 ka square, then plus 20 ka square. Whole we took.
To do it. First calculate minus 15 by 5. Yeah, that is minus 3. Minus 3? Minus 15 by 5. Look, I have also done a mistake. Minus 15 by 5 is minus 3. Minus 3 ka square is 9. 9 into 5. 45. So the answer is 45. Today I am doing a lot of mistakes. So minus 15 by 5 is 3. Minus 3. Minus 3 ka square is 9. 9 into 5 is minus 5. So the answer is minus 45. And now I'm not going to calculate because I'm doing a lot of mistakes today. So what answer did you get? Minus 45 or minus 125? See, I divided it correctly, but I then instead of taking it as 5.
Sir, you're testing us.
Okay. So I think this is correct. No, minus 15 divided by 5. Minus 3. Minus 3 square is 9. I think this is correct. Okay.
Yes, sir. You took 5 square, na sir? So
Yes,
we got.
So what happens now? My brain is getting hit by stones today, and I'm not able to think probably correctly. It happens sometimes. That is why, sometimes it happens that, and everyone faces this. When I was of your age, I used to come across certain tough times where your brain does not work at all. You're not able to think straight. Even the simplest of problems, you are making a mistake, as I did twice in the same class, not calculating minus 15 by 5. I hope you know that I can calculate minus 15 by 5. I have that much of caliber at least. Now, what happens sometimes is the brain actually does stupid mistakes. So that time you can just take a break. Take a break for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Go out, eat something, drink something, talk with your friends. I used to play chess in my time when my brain used to get blocked, similar to what happened today. I used to take a rest, take a deep breath, listen to some soft music, play some chess, have some tea. I don't like coffee. Have some tea. I used to have this small stuff where I used to make Maggie for me. I used to get Maggie, eat it, relax. And then after 15, 20 minutes, when you are all rested, you go back and you do the same thing. And more often or not, 99.99% you are fresh and you can do the same thing very quickly. Can happen to everyone. I give you 5 minutes to go through this entire. I was supposed to start refraction, but there is no point of starting refractions and only 5 minutes are left. So what we'll do is I'll give you 4 5 minutes, go through this entire chapter, and then quickly I will give you a quick recap of what all things we have done in the entire 6 days or 7 days of class. I'll give you a quick recap, what things you must remember, so that your entire reflection wala part is done, and that is the part that is going to come in the exam, which is on Sunday. You are lucky that whatever we are studying just now is going to come in the exam after 2 days. So I'll give you 3 4 minutes, more than enough, to go through the
Sir,
entire
give another sum, sir.
thing.
Kind of like this sum you
Yes,
give, sir.
I'll give you. So meanwhile, you can go through the topic, revise everything, and I will give you a sum. Okay, don't worry. So here goes the sum. A point object is placed at a distance of 20 centimeters from a concave mirror of focal length 40 centimeters, moving with a velocity of 5 meter per second. Find a velocity of object.
Sir,
Yes.
once can you go to the previous question?
Yes, I
One
understand.
small doubt.
Yeah, I understand what you're going to say, because as soon as I write 5 meter per second, I remember I did a mistake there. Velocity of O, if it is moving perpendicular to principal axis. B, velocity, not velocity of O, it should be velocity of image. I. Then velocity of image if it is moving parallel to principal axis. As soon as I wrote 5 meter per second, I remember that here I have multiplied it. After getting 9 from here, I multiplied it by 5. I should have multiplied it by 10. So the answer is not 45, it is minus 90. I realize it. Okay?
Sir, first time we said it was minus 90, no, sir. That is correct, actually.
See, as soon as I wrote 5,
Sir, we said correct answer.
as soon as I wrote 5 meter per second, I realized that, remember, I know how to multiply 5 and 9, and I know how to multiply 9 with 10. But the thing is, sometimes your brain doesn't work. And that is how it happens. Okay, so now let us hope that our brain, especially mine, works in this question, and we will solve this one. and see if you can get the answer for this one. And I'm not going to solve it for you because, as you can see, I'm doing stupid mistakes. I will depend on you to give me an answer, and somehow I will get that answer for you, even if I have to do a mistake. Okay, 1 minute is that you have. So, I will here with answers. Don't trust me, I'm not getting the right answers today.
Sir, 10.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm very bad at getting answers, as you can see. Let us try to do it. In first case number A, velocity of the image is m times the velocity of object. M is f upon f minus u into VO. Let me put the correct values here. So this is minus 40 divided by focal length is minus 40 minus 20. So it is plus 20. Now comes the tough part of calculating it. Multiplied by 5. So it is
Sir?
40 divided by minus
Sir?
20. Minus 40 divided by minus 20 is 2. 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. It is coming as positive. That means it is also moving in the same direction. Yes or
Sir?
no?
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, in focal length first point, how you took minus 40, sir?
Because it's a concave mirror, no beta?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everything has to be done with proper sign convention. I did not make a mistake there. I made a mistake in calculating. I did not make a mistake in putting the conceptually wrong. I did a mistake in calculating. Okay. Point B. Part
Sir,
B.
in second 20.
Let me calculate. I might make a mistake. So I am not very confident about my skills today. Minus m square times V naught. So it will be minus of, remember there is a minus outside, f upon f minus u ka square times V naught. So it is minus of minus 2 ka square times V naught. Minus 2 ka square is 4. 4 into 5 is 20, but there is a minus sign outside. So it will be minus 20 meter per second. Did you get it, bacha?
Sir.
if it is moving like this, the image will move like this. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
In first case, they are moving in the same direction. If it is moving upwards, it is also moving upwards. In the second case, if it is moving like this, it will move like this. That is what you have to understand. Do we get this?
Yes, sir.
Well, then that brings us to an end to this class where we understood that you have to do things with your own hands. Then only you will understand what mistakes you are going to do. And I understood that I can make a mistake in squaring. No, I did not make a mistake in squaring. I did make a mistake in assuming that something is there. And that is why you do questions with your own hands and not depend on the person on the other side of the screen or in front of you. So we will finish this class here. I had written the heading as refraction, but we cannot stand refraction. Doesn't matter. What matters is whatever topic or whatever subject we are doing, I must be sure that I have covered every damn question that can ever be asked in any exam. And now I'm confident that we have done all the questions that are possible in this topic. So on that note, I will wind up this class and see you in the next class. Best of luck for your exams. I hope you give your exam with the utmost sincerity that is required, because only in an examination hall we understand what the real mistakes we are going to make. So see you after the exam and wishing you all the best. Take care, beta. May God
Bye,
bless.
sir. Take care, sir.
Bye. Take care.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.